Okay, so well, I guess I'm halfway through building the chicken grinder thing. Stone bricks. All these gaps will be glass, so you can see the chickens dying. So the inside is... Oh, and the lag. I'll just ignore that. So the water's not in yet, so imagine the water's there and chickens are drowning and all that. So the shape of this thing is basically determined by the pistons in the circuit so far. If we climb up, we can see the circuitry. So here I've changed the way this works. So by using these, by using the, what are these called? The redstone repeaters. We're able to have signals going in that direction to all of the pistons. Because if you just have the redstone dust on all of them, then the circuits will form like that and join up and not point inwards. When they're pointing inwards, they'll power 2 blocks. When they're not pointing inwards, they'll only power this block. They'll power these ones. They'll power the 2 pistons there. So anyway, so arranging it like this allows all of the pistons to be powered. And lag again. Every time I walk past that place, it will lag. And then up here, it's on a delayed redstone repeater, and then this powers all of the top pistons. And then make sure this everything is powered. Yep. And then around on the outside, it's still dirt. I'm gonna build it out of stone bricks, of course. It's this bit. Now every time we save and load the game, it seems like the circuit will stop or it'll reset for some reason. So I need a mechanism for resetting the timer, and that's partly what this is. So when the block is in this place, the signal will transfer over, but I'm going to have a piston out here so that it will remove this block when necessary. So then that will cut the circuit, and then the circuit will stop, and then I'm holding a button right now. I'm going to put the button somewhere, I'm not sure where. And wrong block. And then the button will be used to restart the circuit. Whenever I need to reset it. So anyway, if we just put the button anywhere for now, and start that up. So the signal will go through, it'll hit that. Oh, ouch. Wow, this lag is unbearable. Every time I walk past that place, it lags. Anyway, what were we saying? We were saying... There we go, the circuit, so the signal reaches there, activates the pistons, drowns the chickens for about 20 seconds, as the signal kind of propagates all around. And then does that and kills more chickens. So that's the chicken grinder. So now above this we need to have... Wow! We need to have something to catch the chickens and funnel them down into the grinder. And I won't build the whole thing in the video because it'll take a bit of time. It might be interesting, maybe, possibly. Anyway, I can't So I need one more block because I can't put a block straight onto that. So one more layer and then something to catch chickens. I don't know if I want this part to be glass or not, I guess not. Well, anyway, I'll think about it and then I'll build it and then I'll show you guys. Okay, well I guess I'll make the video here. You can't really see anything, it's behind this hill. I've demolished... wow, lag. I've demolished half the hill already. I need to demolish the rest of it so I can build the rest of the chicken farm. So that's still dirt, that's gonna change. There's gonna be a platform in front of here, extending out. And I guess staircases up. I guess up to this level where these chickens are. And of course I can breed more by throwing eggs. And that's the mechanism for starting the grinder. Basically, that switches the whole thing on. And I can switch it off. I think I've shown you how that works. But I can't show you any more because it's all behind this stuff. If we wait for the lag to pass... oh, and there's gonna be another chicken or another egg farm over there, so it'll be symmetrical. A grinder in the middle and 2 egg farms. So this thing is running. There's the glass to throw the chickens into, or throw the eggs into. The water pushing the chickens into the grinder, and then the drowning trap down below. And so, yep, so platforms, and 3 buildings, and a lot of dead chickens. So like this. Whoa! That one just escaped. So yeah, I need to be a little bit careful about throwing chickens. Or throwing the eggs. You can hear them dying down there. Alright, so that's a whole bunch of eggs. It's not too many chickens, but it's a good, predictable, reliable source of food, I guess. So here you have dead chickens and lag. So that should be the last few chickens. See them drowning there. And dead. Oh, there's still one more. You can't escape forever. So yeah, so now I got like 15, 16 chickens. 16 raw chickens. So yeah, as you can imagine... whoa, there's one more chicken, I saw it. It didn't get caught in though. I think it's still floating around up there somewhere. So you know, as you can imagine, I can just keep collecting eggs. Keep throwing them in here. Grabbing the raw chicken and then... just harvest them. Yeah, so a good, dependable, reliable source of food without any sort of hunting, without farming, without having to deal with the problems with passive mobs spawning. Alright, just like that. It doesn't look that special from the other side, it's just that. I guess you can see it all happening if you wanted to, but it's only single player, so I can't move around that much. So you know, these chickens are just laying their eggs. So you can see them falling down and getting pushed to this point. And we'll go back up to switch off the grinder. And that breaks the circuit, so it stops. And yeah, so that's the egg farm, the grinder, it all works. Stone and glass, which is kind of nice. Obviously this needs to be made into stone, or maybe glass, because I wonder what material I should use. I can make it like a glass platform and a walkway. I'll think about that. Now, should I release this video now or after I finish the rest? I guess I'll finish it. I don't want to give myself the temptation of just stopping here and not finishing it off. This is kind of fun in a morbid sort of way, grinding up chickens. I really wish it didn't lag this bad. Every time I walk past this point it lags. Oh, I had to change this as well. Change this to glass because the chickens were falling straight through. Before I had signs on both sides, but yet the chickens were just falling straight through and out of the grinder. So now they can't escape. Anyway, I guess I should keep working on this stuff when I have time. Yeah, it all works. Good, good. The food problem is solved. Well, I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner, but what I really should do is use dispensers to launch the chickens into the grinder. Yes. So yeah, I guess I'm making dispensers and the circuit and everything and putting it on top of the grinder. Let's see, how many dispensers? I guess 4. 4 should be enough. So 12 string. And I guess I'll need redstone dust, torches, and all sorts of good stuff. I shouldn't need that many, but now I need to figure out how to build an efficient circuit. Glass instead. I can put the glass away. I was going to start finishing off the structures, but I guess we're not doing that anymore. At least not for a while. Cobblestone, and I guess let's grab the dirt instead of the stone bricks. Yep. Oh, can I need to use the pick on the furnace. I mean, not the furnace, the dispenser, don't I? I think I do, I'm not sure. I've never used dispensers before. This is probably the first time that I've used it. So, could be interesting. So I'll figure out the circuit, and then I'll build the thing off camera, and then I guess I'll show you when it's done. I need more space. I'm running out of space. Again, there's enough space here. Okay. So I looked up how to make one of these before because I don't actually know. There we go. Dispenser. Do they face you or do they face away from you? They face you. Good. So... Oh, I need repeaters, don't I? Excuse me, while I waste some of your time walking back and forth. And lag. I've demolished the earlier... Oh, I've half demolished the earlier experimental chicken grinder thing. Whoops, I forgot to finish this dismantling that. 16 should be enough. Oops. Yeah, I should finish that off. But I'll do that off camera, it's just maintenance. Run, 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 run. Okay, so dispenser is there. Now let's just put something in, I don't know, dirt. So how does this work? Pop. So it has to be next to it. Okay. And okay. So what's it? Oh, I chose a bad spot, didn't I? Because this is right where it lags. Let's just move this way a little bit so we don't get too much of the lag. What's a good circuit? Let's put it this way, what's a good circuit that will pulse relatively quickly? That's not useful. Well, I mean, I shouldn't have the torch. Okay, let's a button. Oh,